What's good with y'all, man? It is your boy D-Man, and we're back with a different type of video today. And this video is kind of, you could say, a story time on how I got into UK drill music. Now, this isn't some long-winded story about, oh, you know, it went this, and this way. You know what I mean? Nah, man. I was put on. I'll be the first to admit, I was put on. And none other than my brother. My brother had put me on to UK drill music, and you know, hold my head high and say, if it weren't for my brother, man, we wouldn't have this channel up and running, you know, up to where we are currently. So shout out to that guy there. But you know, I would say it was more of like a traditional thing, because I've been supporting Liverpool for a hot minute now, and it was only about time. But I will say, at the very start of me hearing about UK music and UK drill music, I didn't like it, and I'll tell you why. I'll truthfully tell you why. At the time, I just couldn't cope with the accent, and that's a million people down here, you know what I mean? A million people. They all have the same thing. Oh, the accent's a bit off still, you know what I mean? Like, some man, why can't they just, you know, just not hop on a track like that, fam? Like, why can't they, like, fam? At the time, the only music that I really listened to, is not that people sounded the same, but like, you know, American music is really big, you know what I mean? Pause. But when you hear something different, you either really like it or you really don't like it. At the time, I was like, I don't know, man. But then you start listening to different songs, and the first UK drill song, I'll keep it drill related for the channel here, that I listened to, it was the intro by 6-7. It was on the LA Capone Separate Myself beat, and that was cold. From then on, you get into the Harlem Spartans, and for me, that's where things changed. No Hook, Kenton where it started, War, Darlin' Pardon, Kent Nizzy, the list goes on. But those songs and that group of artists in particular was the one where I was like, this can really work. I started to learn the lingo a lot more. I started to, you know, pick up on different things, research, watched a lot of UK YouTube, you could say, as well. And over time, you know, you just start to get accustomed to the way how the sound is, the way the beats are, which shout out all the producers, because these songs are so cold. Without the producers, without the beat makers, it does not run, fam. I know you can acapella, but you can only acapella for so long. Shout out to them guys, you know what I mean? But that's where, you know, I came from, you know what I mean? But then you started seeing more waves and waves of people coming, and now we'll get into how I found out about UK rap. Now, for me personally, the first song that I listened to from UK rap was probably by Skepta. I think, was it around the times of That's Not Me, Act Like a Waste Man, That's Not Me? I think so. I think That's Not Me, Jamie and Skepta. I think that was one of the songs that put me on. Skepta Shut Down. Stormzy, he really put me on too. I ain't gonna lie to you guys there. Stormzy's cold, fam. Back then, Stormzy was cold. Then you got the man's Bugsy Malone. You know, Gigs, you cannot never not mention Gigs, you know what I mean? And it's just like, you realize these guys are so cold. Lyrically, in my opinion, some men are way better than the people who are here in the States, you know what I mean? And grime, I kind of got into at the same time as well, through the same type of people, you know what I mean? Just listening to their old stuff. And that's how we ended up where we are today. 700 subs on the channel. UK reactions, a little bit of American reactions, you know what I mean? But really a UK based channel here, and I thank you guys every single day for this, you know what I mean? But that's kind of, I guess you could say, the story. To sum it up, I was kind of put on, but then it took me, myself, and I to really get cultured. I guess you could say cultured, and that's where we're kind of going to end the video here. But a quick note for anybody, American, South American, East American, West American, those last two don't even make sense. It don't even matter. But anybody who's not giving it a try, give it a listen, man. Give it a listen. It may take some time. You may not like the first song. You may not like the second song. You may not even like the 10th song. But once you really start to take in what these guys are saying, you really take in the beats, you take in some of the more mainstream people, and then you start branching yourself out a bit, it's real cold. But make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know how you guys got into UK drill, but that's how I did. UK rap, UK drill, you name it, that's how we got into it, bro. Just like that. And it's been your boy D-Man, and I am out of here.